This is Transformers Hunt for the Decepticons Sea Attack Ravage. Here's a look at the packaging. It's the new one in yellow and gold. Very nice with the sticker out in front, say, for the online game. So I'm going to do away with that. Now essentially, I'd like to believe that this was, well, this figure is a good attempt of Hasbro to make a more movie accurate Ravage, because when he crash landed on Earth, or was sent to Earth by Soundwave, he looked something a little bit more chrome and silver, and then he landed near a body of water, hence the Sea Attack adjective or description of the figure. It's a direct repaint of the original Ravage, Deluxe Class Ravage. I'm a big fan of this mold, so I went ahead and bought the repaint. The repaint's not bad. I really like the first version, but the second version's not bad. He's got red eyes this time instead of purple. Light piping is still there. It's a little bit, I don't know if you can see it. It's still, there's still some plastic blocking half of the eye, but you know, the light piping's okay. I think it's a big improvement, rather than just this was a nice color scheme, but it wasn't as movie accurate as fans would have hoped it would be. But this one is a lot closer to the movie, in my opinion. They didn't change anything except for one thing. If you notice, the tail on this one can swivel to the side. Hasbro's, perhaps because of cost-cutting measures, decided to remove one joint, and it's the tail joint. The tail can only move up and down now. This hinge, the middle hinge, can only just swivel up and down. They've actually removed the sideward swivel, and thus you can no longer take out this section of the tail. I don't know if it was an improvement on their part or just merely cost-cutting measures. The barb tail can still do the exact same thing as what the other one did. You can point the spike outward if you wish. It still has the same feature as the first one. If you push onto this tab or the switch, it moves his head and opens his jaw. So very nice. It's a great mold. I mean, even if Hasbro decided this was a non-transforming figure, I would still have been happy. Very nice. Now some collectors are saying this was an attempt to make a more G1 accurate Ravage. Here is G1 Ravage. You be the judge. Perhaps the guns are a little bit closer. The black and silver, well, I think it's more of an attempt to make it more movie accurate rather than G1 accurate. Okay, and since this is a transforming toy, we're going to transform him into his re-entry mode. So it's the exact same thing as the first Ravage. You want to go ahead and pop out the rear limbs. Articulation is the same, by the way. They didn't change anything except for the tail. You're going to pop open the abdomen. Okay, pop it out like so. Make sure the head's tucked in. You're going to go ahead and fold the limbs back, the shoulders backward, rotate the forearms, and close the fists or the claws like so. Okay, it doesn't really tab in, they just sort of stay there. So there's a little bit of finicking or finagling that you need to do. I'm going to go ahead and stretch the legs, and then just make sure the hip joints are straightened out so that the side panels or the stomach panels can lock in. Okay, and I guess they can just stay right there. And finally, you want to go ahead and fold the guns forward, and then finally you want to go ahead and fold the tail inward, like so. And then just extend the barb. Oh, okay, fold out the wings. Okay, and there you have Sea Attack Ravage in his re-entry mode, or I'm not sure if they wanted this mode to look a little bit more like a submersible, because he is a Sea Attack transformer. He's Sea Attack Ravage, so he could probably use this mode to go underwater and attack underneath the sea. It's sort of stretching it. I'm not entirely sure it could work, but you know, again, as I said, even if this figure did not transform, I'd still be very happy with it. Very nice. It's a great repaint. If you're not too crazy about repaint, you don't have to get this one. You might as well go ahead and track down the Recon Ravage, which has chrome guns and red and black paint apps. But I personally think this is a good addition to your collection. I like the mold, so I didn't really mind getting another one, which has been, I think, you know, repainted to look a lot closer to the movie version of Ravage. So there you have it. Sea Attack Ravage from the Hunt for the Decepticons subline. Thanks for watching.